like a Mustang. See, I gotta watch my wrist is a bust down.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 4 of our mini vlog. Now today we are hopefully going to start on stripping some bits off the blue car that we got in the last episode. So if you haven't seen, go and check out episode 3 and look at the spare car that we've just bought, because we think it has the right gearbox in, because it's already been changed to the 6-speed box out of a Cooper S. So, well, there's 3 types of gearbox that Mini used. We can use one in the championship, so we've got a 33% chance of it being the right one. So we'll have a look today and see. And also, I've been to the Mini Challenge today and picked up some more bits. So we've had our ECU is all calibrated and stickered up from Hybrid Tune, ready for the championship. And also I got the TSL wiring kit. So that is the GPS, aerial and power kit for the Toka module that we use on the Toka events, which basically it connects our car to what they show on the television. So the GPS will show where our car is on the little map that is on the television, and also it tells the Toka guys where the car is and everything like that. So yeah, we'll have a look at that as well. Job 1 is to try and get this car running, to see if this engine is any good, if it works or doesn't work. And then we're going to look at stripping some parts off it that we can take as spares to race meetings. And if we have any issues with the race car, we can swap them out part for part. So yeah, first job is having a look at this, seeing if it runs or if it's all buggered up. So we've got a battery that works. So I guess put the battery on, check the oil, check the water, bloody lid on. Right, let's check fluids, then we'll plug everything in and the keys are in it, and we'll see if it starts. ECU's there. I know that's loose, but it'll come out anyway. Right, let's get some water in this. And here's some I've prepared earlier. It's got plenty of oil. I don't know if you can see that on there, but it's very dark. So I don't know if that's been changed for a while, but not to worry. It's got some in it, which is the important thing. Right, got a picture of my car, of what to follow, because that runs. So the plug goes at the back. I think we'll start again with these leads. So let's see how much fuel is in it and see if it turns over. Well, the window works. There's lights on in here. Another bonnet, which is lovely. Got some dashboard. Nothing. Seems like the battery's dead. Not sure though. Let's get the jump pack. Before I get the jump pack, I'm just going to check that the engine turns over smoothly, just so we don't if the start motor still works, don't fry it and don't mess up the battery. So yeah, I'm going to get underneath with a couple of spanners and see if it turns over okay, which hopefully it does, because that would be nice to have an engine that's okay as a spare. I don't think it's got any headers on it, or downpipe, manifold or nothing. That might be a bit noisy if it starts, but I don't know. It was very cheap, so it makes you wonder. Maybe the engine don't work. The engine turns over by hand, so maybe the battery's just flat. It has sat there for a while, so we'll get the jump pack and see if it turns over. So we got jump pack. Let's set you up again so you can watch. Well, that's promising. We will give it a minute, see if that charges the battery a bit, because that was turning over quite slow. But that was very promising. Right, let's give it another go. If we can turn this thing around. Let's go. Alright, we've got a spark plug tool. We'll check what these plugs are saying. I mean, that one's tight. Yeah. They don't look the best, these plugs. And they all feel kind of loose. Right, so the fuel pump sounded like it was just sucking in air, so I've topped it up with about 1 litre of fuel, maybe a bit more, and we'll see if that makes a difference. I think what we'll do, we'll cycle the pump a couple of times. Well, it started, just. Didn't run for very long, but it's a bit of a result. Smells like a banger car. So now we know it runs and happy with that, we're going to check stuff like the brake calipers work and a few other bits and bobs, and then we'll start stripping it for the spare boxes.
That one's squeezing the water out.
Thanks for watching episode 4. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we will see you next week for more mini vlogs.